Today we are making some Red Lobster Cheddar Bay biscuits from my book, Carefree Keto. And the first thing you're going to do is take some almond flour and mix it with, it's actually a very, very easy recipe. Mix it with shredded cheddar. And I'm adding a twist. So we're gonna add some fully cooked bacon as well. And about some melted butter. The measurements are off because I halved the recipe for this. So I was gonna list the measurements, but I'm already confused. I just used a food scale to divide them up because I don't know what the measurement for like a third cup of butter is cut in half. All right, and then we're gonna add some heavy cream. What's up, Dania? Hey, what's up, Andrea? You made the salmon bites with chili lime seasoning. OMG, that's one of the best recipes ever. So I've gotten all of that. Garlic powder is next. And then we're just gonna add some baking powder, which I forgot to measure out. But I know how much I need of that. It's just 1 teaspoon. And I can't find a teaspoon. But we're gonna use this 1/2 tablespoon measure. All right, now we just mix it up. Hey, from Indy. Hey, what's up, Lori? That used to be the state next to me when I lived in Ohio. All right, so we just mix really well. And then you bake them at 350 for 15 minutes. I'm gonna try air frying for like 10 minutes. Yeah, Guinness, we are making Cheddar Bay biscuits with bacon inside of them. So I'm really excited now. I feel like I was like short on some cream. No, it's coming together better than it was a second ago. A teaspoon is 1/3 of a tablespoon. So I may have added a little too much baking powder. So I guess if it tastes metally, that will be the problem. But I'm putting the actual measurement in the caption, like the measurement from the book. All right, so now we just ball these up, and it's literally that easy. So people are starting to get their books on from how they ordered them. Usually it takes like 2 days if you have Prime, but some people are having a harder time. Like, some people just haven't gotten them yet, and it's been 3 days already, but that's okay, because when you get it, it will be totally worth it. And I'm not balling them up because you want them to have the like weird shape. It's actually best if you just use a cookie scoop. So I'm just shaping them like this. Just bought your new book. Hey, thank you so much, Susan. Love your new book, got it today. Hey, thank you, Laura. All right, we've gotten, the original recipe makes 12. So I'm thinking, because I added the bacon, this one may make a few extra. All right, so we've got, let's just say 6, and then I'll fatten up some of these. All right, and I'm definitely gonna try the dough. I'm not scared of a raw egg. Michelle, Sophia is great. She's taking a nap right now. And this is usually her worst nap. She does not like napping too close to bedtime. Oh my God. I'm so glad I added bacon. How do I get your book? You can get Carefree Keto on Amazon.
Did you show the recipe in the book?
Yep, yeah, when I first started. All right. Here we go. I can't help myself. It's so good. All right, in 10 minutes, we're gonna take them out. Bacon cheddar chive scones, those remind me of those. I've never heard of that, but that sounds so good to me. Got your new book yesterday, great recipes. Hey, thank you, Chrissy. Shout out to Mel. Hey, thank you so much. I'm glad you think it is so good. Buying now. Hey, thank you, Do Hoot. Am I saying that right? Man, shout out to all of you guys. Shout out to everyone who's gotten the book. All right, guys. So today I made a French toast, a stuffed French toast, not just French toast. Here's a picture of it. It was a stuffed French toast. It was so good. So your name is Dawn, okay. And yeah, we have Anna with us today. But my plan was, I wasn't gonna eat it until tonight because I usually save my sweets for dessert. But I had to take a bite for the video. And once I took that one bite, it was like, all right, I'll take another bite. And then before you know it, it was gone. But I did save half of it for Anna, and she said it was really good. Guinness, it was so good. If you love French toast, you would love this. Did your Big Mac bites. They were awesome. Hey, I'm glad you liked them. And then what else have I had today? I had a can of sardines. So if you guys didn't know this, I used to eat sardines every day. Sardines are one of the healthiest foods you could eat. Sardines, beef liver, all of the gross foods are just really good for you. But one food that isn't gross that's really good for you is eggs. That's another thing. If you want to eat like superfoods, go for eggs first. That's like the number one thing. And then things like fatty fish are also great. But I had a can of sardines. I entered the title of your new book and nothing came up. Then I entered your name and just the previous book and a version of the previous book. Can I order through your bio? Andrea, so yes, my bio also has the link, but for some reason Amazon like autocorrects the search to carefree one word. And the book is 2 words. So if you guys have ran into that issue, you can either just undo the autocorrect and it should show up then. But you could also just use the link in my bio. Sky Gal just bought it. Hey, thank you so much. Nancy, yes, most of these recipes are in the book. This one definitely is. There's just no bacon in that one. I got the sardines in mustard and I ate them that way, but I do usually eat them plain or in olive oil. Be careful if you like eating canned fish in oil that you don't get the kind in soybean oil or something. I'm new to your videos and wanted to ask about low carb for taste, good recipes for prediabetes. So most low carb recipes I post are gonna be pre-diabetic friendly because I don't use ingredients that would spike your blood sugar. That's really the only time you would want to worry about eating keto foods. If you buy, there are a few zero sugar products out there that spike your blood sugar, like the Hershey's zero sugar. They use maltitol, Splenda. Depending on which form of Splenda you get, some of them may be okay, but some of them use maltodextrin or dextrose. That can spike your blood sugar. So as long as you're aware of like the 3 sweeteners that spike blood sugar, maltitol, maltodextrin, and dextrose, you shouldn't have any unexpected glucose spikes eating a low carb diet. I love sardines. My family hates the smell, just like tuna. DD, whenever I eat them, I'll just like try to give Anna a kiss. And she pushes me away and tells me I'm not allowed. And my mom was talking about this when we were visiting in Ohio. She was like, she always knew when I ate them because she would open the pantry when I lived with my parents. She would open the pantry and it would smell like fish in the trash can because I would just like eat them and throw the can in the trash. But yeah, my book is only paperback. There isn't a hard copy out yet, but also the ebook is in approval process right now, so it should be approved soon. I haven't been on for a while. You're looking great. Congrats to you and Anna. Hey, thank you, Holidays. I remember you. Shout out to Holidays, an OG member of the Turtle Gang. Lakanto does not spike your blood sugar. That's a pretty keto-friendly brand. Michelle, I'm glad you find the info useful. Debbie, go for it. I mean, if you don't like fishy stuff, you're not going to like sardines because any canned fish, the flavor and like fishiness is just amplified. But if you like fish, you might love the sardines. What kind of food will you feed the baby girl? So I was like, we're just going to only give her real food only, but we got these teething crackers and I'm not worried about those like causing obesity, you know? I think obesity is something that happens like your relationship with food, like what we're making for dinner, like how picky we're letting her be, you know? But we're giving her these teething crackers just because it's like, it's just easy for her to put in her hand and put in her mouth. But we are going to start giving her peanut butter. And then she likes beef. We gave her some ground beef one day and she was really into it. What time of day do you take your magnesium? I take magnesium before bed. That's when you want to take magnesium. So I take a ton of supplements. It would take forever to explain all of the ones that I take. I'm also like adjusting and taking different ones and experimenting at different times. But magnesium's the only one I take at night. I take that with, so for a while I was taking 5-HTP, which I liked, it's good. I don't know if these are even doing anything. It's supposed to be like relaxing. It's a precursor to serotonin. You can order it on Amazon, whatever. But that was the one I liked. And then I stopped that and I started taking myo-inositol. And that's another one that's really good for sleep and like relaxation. But I don't take that one every night. I'll like try. Magnesium's different because when you take magnesium every night, you're not like becoming dependent on a supplement to relax at the end of the day. It's just you're supposed to be getting magnesium in your diet, but unless you're eating 7 cups of leafy greens every day or like a ton of salmon all day, you're not going to be getting enough in your diet. So there are supplements you take like to just make up for what you're not getting in your diet. And then there are other supplements I take, like I said, the inositol, which helps with sleep. But I try not to take those every single day. And another one I take alpha GPC in the morning, but I don't recommend taking that one unless you talk to like your doctor, because that one does have some risks associated with it. I just offset them by taking garlic and like garlic extract. All right, so now we're going to take out these biscuits in about 2 minutes. They're looking really good. So I guess the air fryer was a success. What type of magnesium do you take? It was recommended to me to get the chelated. All right, so I take magnesium glycinate, and this is how it used to work, right? You would order the magnesium glycinate from this brand called KAL. I don't know why I take that one, that brand, but I think someone recommended it, and I just like trusted their recommendation, so that's the one I've always taken, and it's always worked for me. But it used to just be 2 pills of magnesium glycinate, and then they changed their formula to like chelated or whatever, and it's 4 capsules now to get the actual full dose, which is inconvenient because you have to swallow 4 of them. But I do think there's a reason they do it. It's like for better absorption. Oh, Guinness, theanine is another one I've started taking at night. Can you get your recipes on YouTube? I don't post them to YouTube. I probably should, but they're in the book or they're on here. And they're always in the caption. I'm going to put this one in the caption tonight. Yeah, Guinness, I notice I sleep really well on the inositol. So magnesium just works immediately. When you take magnesium, your body just absorbs it, and you're like, it's like if you have a vitamin D deficiency or something, you just take it and then your blood levels become elevated. Love your books. Hey, thank you, Jeanette. Jazzy, I eat smoked oysters a lot too. RBM, I'm a fan of the Oro wheat. That's what I use the French toast for. Just bought your book too. Hey, thank you. Make it plain. All right, we're taking out the biscuits. I need mittens. I'm so excited. I have to let it cool. So let me grab like a tray to put them on. Can you say hi, Tina? Hey, hi, Tina. Guys, I'm burning my fingers trying to touch the, there's a hole in these mittens. I need a new pair. And if you want your stuff to cool down faster, take it off of the actual baking sheet and just like slide the parchment paper onto the cooling rack. There we go. Yummy, yummy. Uh-oh. These are actually, I mean, once they cool down, they'll hold their shape, but I feel like they'll crumble if I try and pick them up now. And these are in the book Carefree Keto on Amazon. Those look amazing. Thank you, Jazzy. Do you put oh, you're right, melted butter. Yes, we're gonna make a garlic butter with like some herbs in it. I totally forgot. Thank you so much for reminding me. All right, so this is easy. Thank you, Mickey. They do, they look like red lobster biscuits. All right, we're gonna put this in a little bowl. And I do have a paintbrush too. I love the way you say, hey. Thank you. I'm eating the Crispies. All right, so what we're gonna do now, I'm mixing some garlic powder into the butter. I just put a splash. So I put a splash of garlic powder in the butter. And now we're gonna put some chopped herbs in here. All right, I have to chop up some parsley. I was gonna use cilantro, but I just don't think that would make sense. Right? That's probably a bad idea. Thank you, Jewel. All right, so we're gonna chop up a little bit of parsley. Yeah. All right, I have to remove somebody from the live. Okay. What's the best way to chop up herbs like this? Am I doing this right?
The thing keeps freezing on me.
The live?
Yeah.
I make your ham pizza muffin bites today. So good. Oh, nice. Those are so easy too. All right, I think we're good. So now we're gonna add this parsley into the butter. The pieces may be a little big, but that's fine. And then I'm gonna grab the paintbrush. Come on.
You're back.
Thing that's